Hi, I'm John with CruiseNow.com, and welcome to a segment we like to call Meet Your Favorite Cruise Line. I'm here with JoAnne Schimelman. JoAnne is Vice President of National Accounts with Royal Caribbean International. Hey, JoAnne, how are you?
I'm doing great, John. Thanks so much for having me here.
Thanks for coming. We appreciate it. So tell me, what's new with Royal Caribbean International?
Well, John, you may have seen our new television campaign that just launched this fall. It's called The Nation of Why Not. And The Nation of Why Not was launched really to emphasize the global expansion that Royal Caribbean International has experienced. Most people think of Royal Caribbean because of the Caribbean.
Right.
But Royal Caribbean International is really who we're all about, because the International represents the 8 ships that we have sailing in Europe. Did you know we have 8 ships sailing in Europe in 2010? We do. We're there year-round, with each of our ships having a seasonal itinerary.
Right.
We have 57 unique itineraries sailing in Europe from home ports such as Malaga, Barcelona, Rome.
That's amazing. Now, do you just go to Europe? I mean, international, you probably do other places too, more exotic places
We
too.
do. We have 4 to 14-night Europe vacations, and then we have a variety of other destinations such as Australia and New Zealand.
Wow.
I've always wanted to go there.
Yeah, me too.
Also Asia. And we also, believe it or not, are sailing from Dubai.
Really?
Starting in January of 2010, we have 13 sailings, 7 nights, Dubai.
That's amazing.
It's selling like hotcakes. And thank you so much for all the business you're giving us on that.
You're welcome. Not a problem. Well, that's great. That's very interesting. You know, most people do think of Royal Caribbean, or used to in the past, of being primarily a Caribbean, Bahamas, maybe Mexico itinerary based cruise line, but that's not the case anymore.
It's not, and that really is what differentiates us from the majority of the other cruise brands out there.
You're really a global brand.
We are.
Well, I also hear that you guys are introducing a little ship coming up.
Yeah, we are.
In November.
We're actually putting the finishing touches on this amazing vessel. This is really innovation at its best. Starting in November, the Oasis of the Seas will be coming over. We're going to be hosting some of our very best travel partners on board to give them a sneak peek. You'll be there.
I hope so.
A sneak peek of what that ship is all about. It starts sailing out of Fort Lauderdale on December the 1st. We have a 4-night sampler sailing that will visit Labadee.
Great.
Yeah.
Wonderful. And
and then the actual inaugural 7-night sailing will be on December 5th. And that will be St. Martin, St. Thomas, and Nassau.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's a great itinerary, and you won't even really want to get off the ship when you see what the ship has on board.
Well, I know that you guys have been keeping a lot of stuff under wraps with this ship. So, I mean, can you give us any secrets right now on what's going to be on the ship?
I would love to. We are going to have the most amazing entertainment venues on Oasis of the Seas. We are going to have an aqua theater that is on the very back of the ship. And we are going to have, at dusk, shows that are amazing waterfall type marvels set to music. We're going to have diving acts. We're going to have acrobatics, aquatic acrobatics that are going to deliver the most spectacular show, with the backdrop being the dark ocean sea.
Right, yeah, and the sunset.
In the sunset, exactly.
Wow.
It's going to be a spectacular venue. And we actually have some balcony staterooms that overlook the aqua theater, so you can sit and watch the aqua theater shows right from your own balcony.
Now, nobody has that.
Nobody has that.
That's amazing.
So in addition to other things that nobody else has, we are going to have our ice skating rink, of course, with the amazing shows that are put together, productions that are put together. The Tony Award-winning Broadway show, Hairspray, we're going to be showing in our main theater.
Really?
We're very, very excited about.
There's no charge for that?
There's no charge, no.
No
All of these
additional charge.
entertainment
That's awesome.
options are complimentary.
Wow.
And in addition to that, we have some other exciting things that we're adding to the rock climbing wall, which you're familiar with from the Voyager class and the Freedom class.
Right.
We're now going to have 2 rock climbing walls on Oasis of the Seas, because it's been so popular with our guests.
Right.
We're also going to have zip lining. Have you ever zip lined?
I haven't.
No, I haven't either.
Zip lining on a cruise ship.
Zip lining on a cruise ship. I'm really excited to try that. So the Oasis of the Seas is actually the perfect venue for multi-generational families to travel together. We have something for everyone of all ages. We are going to have a nursery at sea, which accepts children 6 months of age and older.
Really?
Most of the other cruise lines, as well as ours with our Adventure Ocean program, start at 3 years of age. So now we have something for children that are younger, starting at 6 months, as I said.
That's amazing and innovative.
It is. And in addition to that, we are going to have a Coney Island type boardwalk with the first carousel at sea. Now this is a merry-go-round. It's an exquisitely handmade, beautiful merry-go-round with the horses and the frogs and all of the
Is it
adorable
outside?
animals.
I mean, if it's
outdoors.
a boardwalk, how are you going to do it on the inside a ship outside?
Yeah, well, the Oasis of the Seas actually has a very unique feature. It's open to the air, open to the sky, through the boardwalk area, which is different than any of our other ships.
Right.
So it really gives it a wonderful ambiance. Central Park is another one of our neighborhoods that's also outdoors. We're going to have al fresco dining at some of the most fabulous restaurants you've ever dined at. And we are also going to have a horticulturist on board that is going to be taking care of the grounds, because we are going to have amazing.
So you're going to have lawnmowers and things like that. And
we're going to have grass and
and
plants and you name it. It's going to be absolutely beautiful, just like Central Park. So we've got a lot to offer that is very unique and different than our other ships.
Now, I've also heard that you're going to have some stores on board, too.
We
a whole
are.
mall thing going on.
We're so excited. So while those men are gambling in the casino, the women can be out spending their winnings.
Right.
We're going to have 13 retail stores with some very, very amazing brand names like Lucky Brand, Eileen Fisher. We're going to have Breitling watches. We're going to also have a Coach handbag store. Did you know, John, that one out of every $25 spent on a woman's handbag is on the brand Coach?
I did not know that.
It's true. It's very true.
Wow.
So we're very, very excited to have such high-quality brands represented in our retail outlet. Oh, and John, there's one more little secret that I did want to share with you. We are also, in addition to all those amazing things that I've already shared with you that are many industry firsts, we are going to have the first cupcake shop on board Oasis of the Seas.
Now, what's a cupcake shop?
Well, John, it's exactly what it sounds like, but it's a 1940s style shop that we're going to serve the most amazing gourmet cupcakes.
Right.
And cupcakes is all the rage, right? You see in New York City, there's a cupcake shop everywhere. Right. So we're really excited to have this on board. And in addition to selling the cupcakes to our guests, we're going to host really fun activities for families to partake in together, where they can learn to decorate cupcakes and create designs.
So it's not just a shop, it's actually interactive
as
well.
It's interactive, and even kids can create little cupcakes to bring home to their family dog. So it's really, really exciting. And we're also going to have a section of this 1940s cupcake shop called the Cupcake Cupboard, dedicated to hosting little events like a birthday celebration or an anniversary celebration.
That's great.
Again, lending itself really to multi-generational families traveling together.
That's perfect. Wow. And you probably have only shared 10% of what this ship is actually
There's so much more. There's
offer.
so much more. It's going to be very, very exciting, and I really believe that it's going to change the industry and the way that consumers look at cruising today.
Wow. Well, that's great. You know, we could do this all day long, but I'd like to have you here again if you don't mind. My favorite cruise line.
I would love to come back.
Good.
Anytime.
Well, thanks again. It was great seeing you, Joanne.
Great to see you as always.
All right, great. And thank you for joining us. Remember, live now, dream now,
cruise now.